Prismal Dust's against Seraph the Patient. Whiplash is attack scaling. Very, very important. Feast, we'll see how important that is. We'll see. Rally and Harvest. Okay, these are the ones with Absolvers. Days is the one with the haste units. This can be kind of annoying, but we'll see. And thanks for the follow. Hagrid. I'm gonna get that pronunciation locked down at some point. Trample. I am a big fan of Monstrous. I'm a big fan of Monstrous. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Divine Temples. That's pretty good. Got a Merchant of Steel with Umbra banner, and then Merchant of Steel with the Remnant banner. Here, Artifact, Remnant versus a dupe. We've got a mix of things. I'm gonna pick Trample just because it feels safe to me. Mask of Penumbra is great. Could have possibly picked up that gold. I won't find it. I will try. But yes, I wouldn't be surprised if I struggled for quite some time. We can get an extra 10 in. I think we may as well. The main thing is we want Penumbra to get the kill on hitting both of them. And I think we're there. This is a bit awkward. Yeah, this hitting for a truck isn't good. Lifesteal is excellent. Lifesteal is very, very good. Yeah. We do some damage to this, and this clears with Lifesteal next turn. And then we hope to draw Prismal Dusts. And we are fine. Dregs. Dregs can hang out. Shade Splitter. Shade Splitter Feast. What a combo. Into Prismal Dust. Very, very cool. And I'm pretty comfortable early fight. You can have struggles with the lack of backline damage. So for us specifically, it's quite important to chip down on the heavy so we can trample and have that carryover to kill the backline. Immortal Trade is very good. With this Penumbra specifically. But Perils is an enabler for all sorts of cool things. The closest thing is Hagrid Swagger. Okay. I'll Hagrid. Yeah, Hagrid. Okay. I will stick to that. That seems doable. Immortal Trade is quite good. Let's pick Immortal Trade. And Purifying Cleanse is good. Hallowed Dripping is also good. We'll Hallowed Dripping. I think we already have enough sort of survivability tools that Hallowed Drippings is okay. Like, we can skip on that heal because we've got Prismal Dust and Immortal Trade. And then we've also got a card that consumes out if we don't end up using it. Probably want some units though. Multi-strike? Okay, multi-strike's good. Multi-strike on an alloyed construct. Not everything, but we've got a good base. We've got enough to be happy. I think it's just got to be alloyed construct. With multi-strike sitting here waiting for us. Fold chain. Probably not anything. True Stone literally can't go on anything. Okay. Unit draft will take. I'm not sure what other units we'll possibly be looking for, but we'll do this. But I think we're strong enough that we can just take a look. Whiplash, huh? We got a lot of junk. Let's see what we draw. Another Whiplash? Do I Whiplash and hope I draw Hallowed Drippings? I don't think so. Beast doesn't matter. Okay. We can Prismal Dust. We can see what we draw. That's what we can do. And I think we're fine. I should have played the drag out. Three fuel, that's enough. We need one turn. Yep. Although not drawing any more morsels is kind of scary. I think we need to pick up another morsel card. I think unless we specifically get something else, like another very good unit. Backplane damage and Timber Assault seems exactly what seems to be exactly what we want. Draft? Draft? No! Draft? Excuse me, draft? No, we pick an Entombed Explosive, I think. And none of these are really what we're looking for. What we're looking for is either a different strategy from Alloyed Construct or something that's better than duping Alloyed Construct and infusing it into itself. And yeah, none of those are those things. So we're at this point where we don't have to go to this Merchant of Steel. I think we're in a pretty good place to get some spell upgrades. Especially since we won't get any here. And then here we can choose between the two, right? And I'd rather go to this Merchant of Steel. Which means if we skip here, I don't mind going here anyway. Whereas if we go here, we might go here regardless, but this is not a Merchant of Magic that we're necessarily that excited to go to. I think the hardest clan for me at the moment, the hardest combo, is specifically Soul Guard with Queen's Implings. Just because of how much the Queen's Implings get in the way of incanting. Yeah, I'm happy to go this way. We can hold over. Hold over on Umbra Assault. Holdover and Whiplash. The problem with Holdover Whiplash is that it makes us draw into our morsels less often. And we could have a fuel issue. So what we're going to do is click here and see if we see an alloyed construct. No. We do see a Morsel Master. Yeah, you don't have to go Queen's Implings. Like, that is... I think that's the hardest, like, specific combo with starter cards, but just in general, Soul Guard, Hullhorn isn't that weak. Because, yeah, you can go Torches, and Torches are quite good. If I were just to pick any... It might be a Tethys something. Do we pick up Morsel Master or not? I don't think we do. If we draw the Master first instead of the Alloyed Construct, we're not getting fuel until turn 3, potentially. And it's just not great. It's not fun. Unless we intrinsic something. Spell chain. I want to hold over the Whiplash. But I also don't want to... I want to hold over the Whiplash, but I also want to draw morsels. So stressful. I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm gonna do it anyway. Oh no, we got the Nexus Spike event and we don't have... we don't have Shroud Mitosis. It's the one thing I wanted to try. What do we do? I guess we can double Whiplash. Or we can... Umbra Assault? Wait a second. This is one of those things that you can do, right? Yeah. Or this. I'm pretty sure. Right, if you Umbra Assault and Whiplash, then you can put Burnout onto enemies. I'm not gonna do it. But I'm pretty sure it lets you target something and then like you add burnout. I don't have anything great. But then there's nothing I really want to purge, is there? I could purge the hollow drippings. Or... no, there's nothing. There actually is nothing. Let's double Whiplash. Yeah, if it worked on bosses, that would be pretty ridiculous. It would be very silly. What do we have? We've got Intrinsic and we've got Spell Chain. I think we just keep going. This is a five Divine Temple run, which means we're going to have plenty of time to pick up pack shards. Yeah, I keep getting tricked by it, but Nexus Bike says does not affect bosses. I keep forgetting about it. Which seems like it seems fair that it doesn't affect bosses. It seems completely understandable. Do we want Penumbra to die? I suppose dying's okay. We quite like this. We're very happy to have one of the times Talos dazes on strike not affecting us. And we're quite happy to run out of fuel on a turn where we won't need it anyway. But this is where our happiness might end. So, let's be a little bit careful. We can double Shade Splitter up here. We need to Prismal Dust for 2 if we want this to survive. So I guess we can do that now. Yeah, we may as well. Then this will come up here. We can place a Dreg. Which seems okay. This is a non-fun part. We can Immortal Trade, I don't think it's worth it. We're finally going to draw into our Umbra Assault, maybe, potentially. No, we are. We 100% do, because we get to Shade Splitter to draw into our 6th card, if it's Umbra Assault. And then we get to kill one of these, and then I don't know. I don't think we mind one of these burning out. But it seems as though we might leak. Oh, that's right. We have to deal with days on strike. So we can't do anything. We can block to make sure Alloyed Construct doesn't die. That's the best we can do. Luckily, we've got a bunch of health. So I think the first thing to do is kill one of these and see if we draw a health. We don't. Because health could block for 3 hits. Health would have done it actually. We only take 11. Wait, so 7, 8, 11, 14. We have to block 3. So Train Steward would do it. Okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna open these up. Oh, it was this. I should have done that first once I realized Train Shield would do it and I have leftover Ember. Yeah, then we could have gotten a Gorgon. But we're gonna leave those in our deck to draw later. Pain! We'll see. If this does damage, it does not. Do we care about these extra 2? I don't think we care about the extra 2. What we need is we need fuel, and then we need either lifesteal or damage shield. We got more damage shield. And then there's a good chance we get lifesteal as well. Yeah, we're fine. Dying's okay. Some things dying is okay, I guess. Other things dying is a lot less okay. Going down to 20 is fine. Umbra Stone? We take Umbra Stone. I think like 1000% we take Umbra Stone. But we've got Intent on Death and Entombed Explosive. No, we take Umbra Stone. Oh, or do we change our strategy? Is it too late? Is it too late? Do we Bounty Stalker? Do we do it? So the problem, here's the problem with Bounty Stalker. We've got 0 reform. And so if it dies, it dies. And then it gets its bonus, and then that's it. We can try and get Endless on it here. But if we miss Endless on it here, it's the same thing. Right? And then we run into problems of not having it scaled enough. I think we don't have enough time to sort of go into it. And by time, I mean, I don't think we haven't picked up the right cards, so it doesn't fit in. And we'd need to put a lot of work into making it fit in. So I think we can't pick. And it is unfortunate. I could. We're gonna go draw. And we're not going here and we're not looking at this artifact. We are going here and we are duping Alloyed Construct so we can infuse here. You're not looking at this artifact? You know what? You're right. The more I look at it, the more that there is another artifact sitting here. Should I take it? I should take it, right? If this was Votive Key, I would have been so angry. The good news is it's Lightstone casing. And we can take Lightstone casing. This is kind of scary. I think we can take it. But we have an okay amount of gold anyway, so we don't have to. We don't have a lot of backline damage, So these hasters are always getting up. Maybe we play it safe. I think we play it safe. I think also because we're guaranteed... oh, I can't block anymore, that's right. We're guaranteed to draw Allied Construct turn 2. Because we duplicated it. So we're not necessarily going to get a very good start. We have to play this over Trample because it needs its fuel. I could have added that to the thing and got gold. What are the chances, if I block 6 here, that it survives next turn? Very low. Very low. We just put that on the... It would have. Fun fact, it would have survived. We can Entombed Explosive here. Yeah, it would have survived. In fact, it needs 1 Prismal Dust to survive. So we'll do that. We may as well block 1. There we go. I forgot we had Monstrous. So that's my fault. Maybe I should have taken Capacity. I'll probably look into getting the extension if I see it. But yeah, I feel like we may have struggled if it was like a little bit more damage. Right, because Penumbra may have died that first turn. Whereas here we got to kill an entire bottom floor with it. Yeah, I completely forgot about Monstrous, that's my bad. Would I dare do 1 brawl on stream? Maybe. I don't mind it. We'll see how much time we've got. I'm gonna kill this one because I want this to come up with haste. Doesn't matter. I have to warn you though, I'm not good at Brawl. At Storybook Brawl. You've never seen me suck at a game. Didn't you get me to play that raft game? Where we were on a raft and then like shooting at sharks? I'm pretty sure I was terrible at that. You don't consider that a game? Furnace Tap? I don't hate Furnace Tap. I don't hate Cannibalize. Furnace Tap. I mean, we're already gonna have 4 hits plus Trample. It's probably the Morsel generation, unfortunately. Mortal Entrapment is very good. Fatal Melting is also good. Oh, Risen Removal for the Ember Drain. Risen Removal for the Ember Drain. If only. If only we had that before we had to decide on Furnace Tap. Let's pick up Mortal Entrapment. It lets us set up top against Divinity, potentially. We go here. This is like the thing I was talking about. We get to look for quick, and then we get to go to the cabins. Or do we do this? No. I don't think we need multi-strike times 5. We could do it if we also had stealth. If we had a way to stealth our floor. Oh, I don't know, we got Prismal Dusts in Immortal Trade. No, okay, so what we do is we put multi-strike on one of these, and then we roll for quick. That seems fair. Hell's Banners and Forever Flame. No! No! It's gotta be Hell's Banners, right? All these things that would have made me super happy to take to pick Furnace Tap. And they come after I've said no to Furnace Tap. Okay, here's quick. Okay. So we put quick on this one and then we use the quick one. Did you like my strategy? What is with these runs? What is with these runs? So what happened there was multi-strike was too good not to pick, but then if I had an opportunity to get quick instead, I'd rather get quick. So I put multi-strike on Alloyed Construct, and if we didn't see quick, then we'd just infuse this one into this one and have the like super multi Alloyed Construct. But if we did hit quick, we had it open on the second Alloyed and could infuse this one into it. That way I get the ideal one if it's available. And still get to have the backup of double multi-alloyed. But now we have got melee, weakness, and trample. So, and quick and multi. It's looking pretty good. We also have less fuel problems. All in all, just very much looking up. We've got Hell's Banners, we've got a way to daze Divinity. That's the sweep boss, the one with sweep. I saw it, I got a glance of it. Oh, I should have put that top. It doesn't matter. This is 4 burnout. That better be enough. And we won't add that yet. We can probably put the drag there and have it die and it won't matter. Oh no! We keep missing these collectors. Yeah, we'll trample. I think it just for the, like, fewer headaches. And I think we maybe go capacity, but I'm not sure. We're almost nearing the point where we don't need a don't need Penumbra that much. But things might change if we need to put Alloyed Construct mid against Divinity. So Alloy's infusion does exactly what Alloyed does. Oh, I can't show. Where is it? Yeah, in the middle. Inert, multi-strike 1, and Gorge gain 1 fuel. So it adds an extra multi-strike and makes it so every time it gorges, it gains 2 fuel instead of 1. Which is really, really good. It still only uses the 1 fuel per turn. But it just means you don't have to worry about the number of morsels you're consuming. Just to keep Alloyed Construct attacking. Which is great. I think what we need is artifacts to keep these alive. I think that's all we need. And as long as we're feeding Alloyed Construct, we are in a very, very good place. See what we draw. Sweep boss doesn't matter at all, I think. But, oh, you mean Divinity? Divinity sweeping matters a lot. This boss doesn't matter. To manual? That is weird. Hey Steve. Oh, Minesweeper boss. Ah, yeah. I get it now. It took me a little while. I get it. That was as much my fault as it was yours. Okay, here's Crucible Extension. But Gem Trove. Gem Trove is probably too expensive. What's our plan? I don't hate going to this Merchant of Trinkets, but I think we go to this Merchant of Magic. So we want to find out ways to not die, I think. Damage is always going to be there, as long as we can set up. We start off doing 100 damage. With melee weakness, that's 175 straight off the bat, as long as we've got fuel. Which is a lot of damage. Add in Nexus Spike, add in Holdover Whiplash, and our damage... Add in Trample. Our damage is good. Our damage is very good. We need to make sure we have a way to keep gorging, and we need to have a way to not take too much chip damage and die over time. At the moment, that's fine. We don't have to deal with Divinity hitting us every turn. But we will at some point. Gem Trove can potentially be an answer if we can get it to the point where we can damage shield some morsels. Then that lets us gorge. It's problematic because then we have to gem trove after we've produced morsels some other way. But it is a potential solution. Grovel might be better. I think this one's a skip. Holding over feast, yeah, that's true. Yeah, actually you're right. We just look for hold over feast and then intrinsic. I think you're correct. We can even permafrost. We are not rich. I didn't realize we didn't have gold. We could take gold, I guess. We're gonna go to these concealed caverns first. Oftentimes you get spells here and they can change your mind about what you want to upgrade. And it's the opposite from Merchants of Steel, where you want to get these upgrades in first just in case you get an additional upgrade on top of that from the cavern. Okay. I feel like... okay. I was saying, I feel like we've done this combination before. With Shade Splitters and Dregs, and that's because we have. But it wasn't because of Penumbra, it was because that was our Rector Flicker run. With Dregs and Shade Splitters. I think we reduced the cost of Mortal Entrapment. This goes on nothing. I am considering permafrosting this. But I think it's more valuable to roll. Double stack. Keep on boosting this damage. And another -1. This one can go on something else. Probably, I think. Oops. Here we go. Yeah, it wasn't the holdover we were looking for. But that's okay. We still have, like, pretty good outs. They're like a bunch of different things. No! No! Boo! We're gonna refuse to Whiplash. Oh, we can do it on a drag. No! I feel like... That's okay. We did it. And we got our Whiplash now. Getting that early is going to matter. Oh, we could have... We'll do it this way. Yeah, I feel like getting it early is going to matter a lot. Too stealth. Yes, Arcus is being very annoying. And we can't play our Purge Train Steward unless I could have... I guess I could have Entumbra Assaulted this, so I could play that out. I could have done it. Let's do this. Let's look after our Penumbra. Just for a little bit longer. Boo. Very sad. I think we're fine. Please, another unit. Yay. I think we just Prismal Dust. I'm pretty sure we just kill everything. I think that's the plan. But yeah, Arcus is done, I think. That was what I was trying to get at. I think we've done enough. So I'm gonna do this a little bit quickly, I guess. We'll do that, and we'll give Penumbra some hits and. And I'm just going to end turn. Stop playing. And just get on with it, I think. Okay, what do we get? Crowd mitosis. Crowd mitosis. I do like this. I do like this a lot. And now we'll go capacity. We go this way, right? We go to the left. We don't need the unit upgrades. We're just skipping on a concealed caverns for removals and artifact and dupe. We still need to get to... Still need to get to 100 pack shards. Once just 3. We'll see. Encased Ember. Do we want this entombed explosive to be like used strategically? Or do we just want it to throw it out? What's the plan here? Where did I get an entombed explosive from? I've had it this entire time. That's true, Misty. I think you're correct. I think you're correct. Hey, Edward. Also, hey, Miss. Do we dupe the feast? Perhaps we dupe the feast. Or we can dupe this mortal entrapment. We can -2 and dupe it. We can -2 dupe the Nexus Spike. Umbra Stone. We can dupe Whiplash. We have things we can do. I think the biggest consideration is if we go to this Merchant of Magic, we are not getting the dupe here. So do we look to dupe, or do we look to go maybe look for holdover and feast? I think we could get away with duping feast, and then for that to give us enough fuel, and then scale with Wicklashes. So we dupe feast and then we dupe Wicklash, or we dupe feast and then we dupe Nexus Spike. You're getting ready to pass out. Okay. Thanks for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. One consideration is that we do have a third slot for spells, so I don't hate going to the Merchant of Magic. The other thing is it's much safer to rely on duplicating. Yeah, I don't hate -2 on Umbra Stone or -2 on Nexus Spike. I think either of those are fine. And I think we can always pick up stuff here. Group the feast. Remove a train steward. What else should we remove? Entombed explosive, maybe? We've got the deck down quite a bit. We could remove hallowed drippings. Castlevania Advanced Collection comes out today. Did I play a Castlevania game at some point? I have not played any of them. I've watched people play them. I have not played them myself. I think we get rid of this Entombed Explosive because it is not free. Nah, let's get rid of a Dreg. We'll keep Entombed Explosive in. It is our friend. It is our friend. And yeah, we're gonna save these. We'll see if anything here. Heaven Seal. Yeah, we are fine with this. We'll see if this changes anything at all. With which direction we go into later. So close. I suppose I do this, right? Because with Heaven Seal, we want to kill that. So is this Advanced Collection? Is it, I assume it's like remastered or something? Or is it just the same thing? I have no idea what I'm talking about. We'll do this. We're gonna lose some stacks to... I was gonna say spikes. There are no spikes. Okay. We might not even lose stacks. Not a true remaster, it's a collection of a bunch of the games on... Ah. Okay, so it's more about like the opportunity to play them all together, I guess. And have them there. Oh no, we've got this... Oh, we've got Shroud Mitosis and no morsels. At least we get to kill that. That's very good. Oh yeah, I saw people playing Bloodstained. It looks very difficult. It looks very difficult. Almost frustratingly so. Yeah, I'm not sure about our ability to feast things. I think it might have to be a mid setup for Divinity. And mid's quite scary. It does like 14 damage. That doesn't buy us a lot of turns. We may have to block with morsels just as often as we eat them. Which is doable. I think it's very doable. I do like how streamlined the deck is getting. That's very cool. But yeah, turns like this, double feast turns are pretty bad. Everything else is fine. Gotta make sure I do not click Alloy Construct with that. That is a good way to not win. Nice. Void bindings, probably not what we want. Gem Trove, I think it's too expensive now. We can pick it just in case we hit a -2. But then -2 is probably going on Nexus Spike or Prismal Dust or something. Yeah, I think that's a skip. Memories? Do we pick memories? Do we pick memories for the like Giga Prismal Dust? I don't think we do. I don't think we do. I think we need consistency. And I think we're going to the dupe. I think we're dupe and removal. Let's see, I think if we see +30, it's probably going on Penumbra Assault as opposed to Mortal Entrapment. If we see Spell Chain, we can put it on Whiplash, I think, very comfortably. That's what I could have done. I could have looked for Permafrost on Feast. If I had known I was going to dupe it, potentially. And then potentially Spell Chain them as well. Spell Chain Permafrost Feast would have been really good. But yeah, Spell Chain. And then what else is there? -2. Yeah. I think we go here. Do we get it? We get Shadow Box. Shadow Box isn't quite what I wanted, but it's not stupid. I mean, it's not silly. Here's +30. Hey Coda, welcome. What's the build? The build, sorry. It is Alloyed Construct with Alloyed Construct, Multi-Strike, Quick, and Melee Weakness. Plus Morsels, plus Whiplash and Trample. Nexus Spike is double Whiplash. And then we've got Prismal Dusts with the Hell Pack, +3. We've also got Hell's Banners. Maybe we purge a Whiplash, but I'm not sure. It does seem a little bit questionable. We could Commemorative Spike. I think we Shadow Box. It takes a lot of pressure off us through the mid game. Multi-loader improved Firebox fades First Blade. First Blade is more damage, but only a little bit. None of those were really what we wanted to see. I don't want to get rid of a Shade Splitter because it's very important that we get one of these with one of these. I could get rid of Mortal Entrapment and just go for big Prismal Dusts, and then when Prismal Dusts run out, go for Immortal Trade. I could get rid of this Whiplash. I think that's not bad. This isn't bad. Let's do that. And then I'm thinking of either duping this or duping Feast again. The problem again is drawing multiple Feasts is not what we want. Some would call it not ideal. We could get rid of Hello Drippings because the only time we need Burnout Extension is when we've added it with this holdover Whiplash. But yeah, maybe I give up on setting top, in which case we don't need the feasts. What we need are ways to survive. Prismal Dusts, we've got Mortal Entrapment, etc., or ways to do a lot of damage. We could dupe Umbra Stone. You know what? We're probably okay. We're probably okay. We dupe Whiplash. I keep forgetting to factor in the Penumbra. The fact that we've got Penumbra makes everything that little bit better. Do I improve Firebox for the with a turn 1 Prismal Dust? Probably, actually. Oh, maybe I faulty loader for the turn 1 Penumbra. I think that was better. I think that was the play. I think it was faulty loader for Penumbra bot. And then we just like absolutely destroy the first wave every time. That's okay. Okay, spent all our gold. We got 100. Unit 3, nice. Yeah, I was wondering, like it did feel like it got announced quite a while ago. And then didn't really hear anything about it. By the way, I think we're fine against the Seraph. And by fine, I mean I don't care at all. Have they said anything about, oh, this is gonna die, so we may as well cannibalize. Oh, that's what we don't have. We don't have as many cannibalized targets. Have they said anything about Metroid Prime? Yep, we do this. And I think we... Prime. Because I think they announced that ages ago and haven't done anything. And then that other Metroid game came and went. Well, no, it hasn't gone, sorry. It got announced. And I still haven't heard anything about Prime. Yay! Yeah, we still need to hit double morsels. This doesn't matter so much anymore. Because we're doing ridiculous damage. It is getting very silly. Uh-oh. It comes out next month. Yeah. I feel like it is coming out really soon, right? It looks really good. It looks really fun. Oh yeah, of course we have Shadowbox. I completely remembered. I do like Shadowbox. Shadowbox is very fun. So we've got a problem, and this problem is that our damage shield's not going to last against Divinity. Our solution is to daze Divinity. But then that dazes extra Ember, and we have to draw it on a turn where we have already damaged Divinity. So still things that can go wrong. I think we definitely set up mid, unless we have a very strong turn 1 feast, and then we can set up top pretty comfortably. Because the only reason to not set up top is getting enough fuel. Goodbye, Seraph. Melee weakness, trample. Lots of damage. Also, I think I forgot to update my stream title, but that's okay. There are all these things that I don't think about until it's no longer, Oh, okay, so we do get Feast. Ah, damage shield. We do get Feast. Do we try it? We only get the 4. We only get the 4. But we only need to hit it until we get Mortal Entrapment. Ah, we get more than 4. Yeah, this is good. What a waste of trample. We might leak this, this. Okay, the plan now has to be to Shade Splitter first. Unfortunately, no other unit, but we have to daze. I think there's no choice about that. We can apply 3 damage shield here. Then it soaks up these and gets hit. No, then it dies next turn against the harvest floor, and that seems bad. So let's not have that happen. We are 5 away from shadowboxing. Make that 10 away. We get all this lifesteal, so we shouldn't be worried. For next turn, we don't need to feast now. Although we can. No, we don't. Because in the multi-strike, yeah, comes back to bite us. We've got 1 more turn of days, and then we should be fine. Ah, we get to kill the Spikes Giver. That is very good as well. What do we want? I'm wondering if we just want damage shield. Damage shield and attack seems like a very good combination. We'll add extra damage here. We can save this. We don't have too many scary floors coming up. No morsels. Divinity is attacking again. Ah, we've got our Umbra Assault. And Feast. We kill this one again. Seems to be the thing to do. Pretty good draws. To go with pretty good, like, oh, we've got 2 more till Shadowbox. Maybe I didn't need to kill that. Yeah, we Shadowbox this turn. Nice. I remembered. So much damage. Oh, it's so good. We'll Shroud Mitosis just because. And... yay, we got it. We got the days again. So if you're worried about us living, we should be fine. In fact, we should win next turn. Should. Yes. GG! Number 76 done. Turns out Alloyed Construct with a bunch of buffs is enough. I think we already knew that though. Shout out to Penumbra. I do like Monstrous. I think it helps a ton to get through the stages of the game where your scaling isn't good enough to tackle that first wave. Just having something that can do big upfront damage until you can get your gorging going and these whiplashes going is very helpful.